echoes in the silence of my room. A photograph that time forgot to frame. We danced beneath the stars that knew we'd fall apart, but held their light like they were on our side. Candle flames can't stay when winds begin to rise. No warning came, just fading skies. You left with all the warmth I thought would never go. Now winter lives where summer used to grow. I try to hold the pieces good, what slipped away, but memories don't bend, they break and fade. We who were once, now just a story. Whispers lost in yesterday's glory. Two hearts turned into pages torn. Love so bright, now cold and worn. The melody we wrote is ending slow. We who were once are gone. Your coffee cup still rests beside the kitchen sink, though yours was filled with words I couldn't drink. We built a house but never learned to build a home. Too many doors led back to being alone. I find your voice inside the rain that taps my pain. It sings of joy that pain could not contain. A bittersweet refrain, the final serenade of all the dreams we made but never played. I try to hold the pieces, glue what slipped away, but memories don't bend, they break and fade. We who were once, now just a story. Whispers lost in yesterday's glory. Two hearts turned into pages torn. Love so bright, now cold and worn. The melody we wrote is ending slow. We who were once are gone. If heaven writes the sequel to our song, maybe there we'll know where we belong. No more goodbyes carved deep in every line, just harmony beyond this fragile time. We who once, not just a story, echoed through the halls of memory. Two souls tracing constellations far so shining, though they're set too far to meet again before the morning's done. We who once are gone. So let the wind take every word I say and carry them to where you are today. May peace be yours as mine begins to grow from what remains of us so long ago.
We built our dreams on pages torn, with coffee stains and hearts worn thin. You wrote your name in cursive light. I traced it back again and again. Every sunrise held your face, every dusk a gentle chase. But time forgets what we don't bind, left us tangled in the lines. Now ink runs dry on promises we made, and silence fills the space between the words. This is an unfinished love story, a melody without its final chord. We danced through fire lost in glory, but the flame went cold before the sword. Oh, calling me to ride a dawn that never might. It's just an unfinished love unfinished love story. Your laughter echoes in my chest like songs from summers long ago. You said forever was too wide to fit inside a single note. We tried to hold the wind so tight, but seasons change and we took flight. Different skies, same kind of pain, love left behind like summer rain. Now ink runs dry on promises we made, and silence fills the space between the words. This is an unfinished love story, a melody without its final chord. We dance through fire lost in glory, but the flame went cold before the sword. Oh, I still hear your voice in every lonely night, calling me to write a dawn that never might. It's just an unfinished love story. Maybe someday when stars align, we'll pick the pen and start to write, rewriting all the things we missed, with wiser hands and softer lips. But until then we live apart, two verses torn from one great heart. Still beautiful though incomplete, a masterpiece with missing beats. Yes, this is an unfinished love story, a symphony that fades but never ends. Oh, we're miles beyond the morning glory. I carry you within each breath I send. Oh, I still dream of holding you once more, turning pages neither one could ignore. It's still an unfinished love story, an unfinished love story, just a whisper in the pages we forgot.
The clock forgets to breathe, the silence fills the air. Your coffee cup's still warm, but you're no longer there. We smiled through the shadows, danced in borrowed time. Now every step we took feels like a crime. The curtains sway like waves that never land, a silent film where love became a stand. You wrote your name in smoke, I held it close, but even smoke must fade when winds oppose. I knew this day was written on your face, and every glance a piece of grace, but slipping slow from my embrace. So when we say goodbye, let's do it right, not with a whisper, not with a fight. Let every tear be a candlelight, guiding us out of endless night. When we say goodbye, let love remain, even if it breaks again and again. Through every storm, through every pain, promise me we won't feel ashamed of what we were. Your jacket still hangs by the bedroom door, like hope that doesn't know it's asking more. We built a world inside a fleeting spark, now echoes live where laughter left its mark. You sang me lullabies beneath the stars, now constellations dim behind our scars. Still I'll carry every word you said, like treasures lost but never quite dead. I knew this day was hiding in your sighs, in every touch a last goodbye. We tried to hold it back, disguise. So when we say goodbye, let's do it right, not with a whisper, not with a fight. Let every tear be a candlelight, guiding us out endless night. When we say goodbye, love remain, even if it breaks again and again. Through every storm, through every pain, to hold. But still I'd walk those miles just once again to feel your voice, to hear your hello, friend. So when we say goodbye, let's lift the weight, not drag the past through every gate. Let every end be one more fate that taught us how to love and wait. When we say goodbye, so understand I love the word await. And we say goodbye, let hearts stay true, even if they don't belong to you. Through every fall, through skies so blue, I still believe in what we knew. When we say goodbye, let love remember why.
I trace your name in the morning light, where silence speaks louder than any goodbye. Your scent still clings to this lonely room, like memories won't know that you're leaving soon. I held your hand through last night's rain, but even love can't stop a train. You whispered dreams I still believe, though time is drawn to finally leave. And I'm standing still while the world moves on, trying not to break, though I'm almost gone. Every step you take away from me feels like winter without a memory. 'Cause my heart is not ready to let you go. No, it won't sing the song of letting go. Even if stars forget how to glow, I'd still remember the way you smiled at home. So don't look back when you're far away, 'cause loving you was never just today. And my soul will keep your echo anyway. My heart is not ready to let you go. The coffee cup still bears your lip, a photograph I can't quite flip. We wrote our names in pages torn, now scattered in the wind I'm on. You said we'd find each other again, but words are fragile in the end. And maybe fate is just a thread, the phrase before you realize it's shed. And I'm pretending fine's what I've become, while every heartbeat screams don't run. You were the calm inside my storm, now I'm lost where once I was one. 'Cause my heart's not ready to let you go. No, it won't sing the song of letting go. Even if stars forget how to glow, I still remember the way you smiled at home. So don't look back when you're far away, 'cause loving you was never just today. My soul will keep your echo anyway. My heart is not ready to let you go. Maybe someday I'll be brave enough to say you left, but you still cover my grave. But for now I sink beneath your name, carry your shadow like a flame. When the night tries to steal your face, I'll fight the dark just to keep your grace. The sake I wear is not a curse, it's a mark of love that came first. 'Cause my heart is not ready to let you go. No, it won't sing the song of letting go. Even if skies erase the blue, still dream of walking life with you. So don't look back when you're far away, 'cause loving you is never just today, and no paths are chosen there. No heart's not ready to let you go, but no, and my heart ready to let you go. Just go.
silence fits like winter clothes, too thin for wounds that still remain. Your shadow walks beside my soul, though time has tried to break the chain. The clock forgets what love once knew, each tick a breath I can't retrieve. I traced your name in morning dew, it vanished just like you believed. But memories don't fade with snow, they bloom in frost and ache in spring. You left behind a silent glow, a broken song I still must sing. Now I'm forced to walk without you through every storm and borrowed light. The stars still whisper things they knew, but nights are long when hearts aren't right. And though I hold your echo true, I'm forced to walk, I'm forced to walk, I'm walk without you. The mirror shows an empty face of someone who forgot to heal. You took the warmth from every place that once had learned how to feel. I wore your absence like a vow, a crown of thorns and silver pain. The world moves on, but somehow now I live inside a ghostly frame. The rain repeats what skies let go, and a tale too deep for spoken word. Like autumn leaves that won't let go, I carry you in every chord. Now I'm forced to walk without you through every storm and borrowed light. The stars still whisper things they knew, but nights are long when hearts aren't right. And though I hold your echo true, I'm forced to walk, I'm forced to walk with you. If heaven bends to hear my plea, let me forget this endless rhyme, or send her back just one more week to taste the bittersweet. One final time for every tear I dare to hide. There's 1,000 left to fall. Love doesn't die, it only hides inside these walls. I love you all. Yes, I'm forced to walk without you, with every wound and fragile prayer. The wind still sings the way you flew, but songs can't keep me standing there. So I release the truth I knew. I'm forced to walk, I'm forced to walk, I'm through without you. I'm forced to walk without.
The clock still ticks where we left time behind. Your scarf still smells like summer skies and pine. I close my eyes, but I see you so clear, dancing through the silence that you left here. Every photograph is bleeding through a little more each time I look at you. I try to run, but shadows never lie. They always bring me back to why these memories that hurt too much still echo louder than I can trust. I built a wall around your name, but it cracks in every breath I take. You're gone, yet somehow everywhere, in every song I don't dare share. Those memories, they bleed like rain, and love still whispers through the coffee cup you used to hold is cold, like all the dreams we never got to hold. I talk to ghosts when no one's in the room, trying not to whisper your perfume. Each word I write becomes a thread, pulling me right back to bed. When nightlight paints your silhouette and I forget I should forget. These memories that hurt too much still echo louder than I can trust. I built a wall around your name, but it cracks in every breath I take. You're gone yet somehow everywhere, in every song I don't dare share. Those memories, they bleed like rain, and love still whispers. I thought the ache would fade with years, but time just taught me how to fear the sound of laughter not our own, the way you loved me left alone. Now every sunrise feels like loss, a mirror of what I once was tossed. And though you're not the one who stays, you're the only dream my heart obeys. These memories that hurt too much still echo louder than I can trust. I built a wall around your name, but it cracks in every breath I take. You're gone yet somehow everywhere, in every song I don't dare share. Those memories, they bleed like rain, and love still whispers through the pain. Love still whispers through the pain, even when you're not here anymore.
I lit the candles one by one for every promise we had begun. The clock was silent just like you when I needed your voice most true. Your coat still hangs by the door, but your heart walked out before. You whispered goodbye to the walls, left me dancing with echoes and calls. And I believed in the stars that you drew, even when they faded from view. But now I see what I tried to deny. Love doesn't stay where it won't say goodbye. After everything you just left, without a note or a last request, you held my world in your hands, let it fall like grains of sand. After everything you just fled, like a storm that forgets where it tread. Now I'm alone with the ache you designed. After everything you just left behind, I found your letters tied with string, each word a wound pretending. You wrote about forever skies, but never told me you'd revise. The garden we planted is gone, bare soil humming a mournful song. The roses died when you went away, too proud to live another day. And I believed in the stars that you drew, even when they faded from view. But now I see what I tried to deny. Love doesn't stay where it won't say goodbye. After everything you just left, without a note or a last request, you held my world in your hands and let it fall like grains of sand. After everything you just fled, like a storm that forgets where it tread. Now I'm alone with the ache you designed. After everything you just left behind. Did you rehearse how you'd walk away? Was there a moment you meant to stay? I wore your memory like armor at dawn, only to find it was never on. After everything you just left, in silence my soul you bereft. You held my world in your hands, then vanished like dust in the sands. After everything you just fled, leaving words that were never said. Now I'm rebuilt with the pieces you mined. After everything you just left behind. After everything you just left.
We danced beneath the candlelight, shadows soft as velvet skies. Your laughter was a melody I never wanted to revise. The stars aligned in silence, no need for spoken vows. Now echoes fill the spaces where your voice once made me proud. But time forgot the promises we made under moon's embrace, and love so sure and steady vanished without a trace. It's a love that ended without reason, no storm, no fire, no final season. You faded like a waltz in winter, leaving me with only whispers. A story lost in every measure, symphony of quiet treasure. Why did you leave? I still don't know. A love that ended without reason. I kept the scent of roses long after petals fell. Each memory a mirror showing how deeply we used to dwell. I wrote your name in constellations, carved it deep in dreams. But now I trace the silence where your heartbeat used to gleam. The seasons turn so gently, without warning or goodbye. And all our golden moments learn how not to try. It's a love that ended without reason, no storm, no fire, no final season. You faded like a waltz in winter, leaving me with only whispers. A story lost in every measure, symphony of quiet treasure. Why did you leave? I still don't know. A love that ended without reason. Did the music grow too quiet? Did my hands forget to hold? Was there something you were hiding when you walked through that cold? If I could turn back the pages, rewrite what went undone, I'd play your favorite ballad till the night surrendered sun. It's a love that ended without reason, still alive in every frozen season. You left like snow on silent morning, no goodbye, just endless yearning. A song unsung in deepest measure, a wound dressed in quiet pleasure. Though time may pass, I still believe in a love that ended without reason, without reason.
clock still ticks, but time feels still. Your coffee cup beside the sill, the scent of you still fills this room, but silence paints a louder tune. You asked me why my eyes look tired, when dreams don't come, just leave me wired. I held your hand with all I had, but love alone won't heal what's bad. Some promises are meant to fade, like sunsets in the mist they made. And though it breaks me deep inside, I can't pretend if I've outgrown this ride. I leave not because I don't love, but because love wasn't enough to carry every way we wore, or close the wounds we couldn't ignore. I leave not to break your heart, but to find a truer start, where echoes of your name belong, won't follow me when night grows on. You built a fire that warmed our fields, but now the smoke burns in my tears. You gave my stars, I held them tight, still woke up behind me kiss. It woke up to memory, still woke up lost in moonlight. Oh no, I tried to stitch what frayed apart, each thread a man like yours can freedom hides behind your call. So I'm meant to fade like suns in the mist they made. And though it breaks me deep inside, I can't pretend if I've outgrown this ride. Why leave not because I don't love, but because love wasn't enough to carry everywhere we were, close the wounds we couldn't ignore. I leave not to break your heart, but to find a true start, to find a true start, where echoes of your name belong, won't follow when the night goes on. But we let go, though we were real. Not every bond was meant to heal. I leave not because I don't love, to rewrite every line we wrote, or change the way this life was rode. I leave not to break your heart, but to give us both a start, where echoes of your name belong, will fade like songs of dawn. So thank you for the love we knew, for every truth and every clue. It taught me how to walk away and still believe in brighter days.
We built a world where silence spoke the loudest, a fragile map of moments we once trusted. Your eyes held storms I couldn't weather alone, and every smile was painted on a broken tone. Now I trace the space between your words and mine, where love grew roots but never had the time. We danced in echo shadows of what could have been, but dreams don't bloom when skies are always keen. So here I stand, in between feelings that cannot unite, two hearts entangled in the twilight. You were the flame, I was the spark, but even fire fades when left in the dark. We We wrote a song with no last line, in between feelings that cannot align. The coffee cups still carry your reflection, like fading ink from poems of affection. You whispered hope, but packed your bags with rain, left me a name I'd only say in vain. Now I walk through rooms that still remember you, where every step feels haunted by the truth. We knew the end long before it came to be, yet held on tight just to feel the gravity. So here I stand, in between feelings that cannot unite, hearts entangled in the twilight. You were the flame, I was the spark, but even fire fades when left in the dark. We wrote a song with no last line, in between feelings that cannot, between feelings that cannot align. I tried to hold the pieces as they fell, but love like this is hard to mend or tell. You kissed my scars but never stayed to heal. Now I'm learning how to feel without you healed. So here I stay, in between feelings that cannot unite, with all the stars watching us tonight. You were the dream, I was the start, but dreams fall short when worlds are torn apart. We sang a hymn in the final sign, in between feelings that cannot align. Still hear your voice in the quiet rain, between the silence, nothing stays the same.